They took to the streets of Milwaukee to protest the immigration plans of Donald Trump. Rallies in support of immigrant rights have taken place in dozens of cities across the country a week ahead of Trump's inauguration. This one in a Washington, D.C. church, where elected officials were put on notice.
We want to let Congress know, we want to let Trump know that we're here to stay. We are immigrants that are contributing to society through our work, through our education, through sweat and tears.
But there are still deep concerns about what will happen once Trump takes office next week. At his first major press conference in nearly 6 months, he doubled down on his plans to build a wall between the U.S. and Mexico to keep undocumented immigrants out.
I don't feel like waiting a year or a year and a half. We're going to start building. Mexico, in some form, and there are many different forms, will reimburse us, and they will reimburse us for the cost of the wall. That will happen, whether it's a tax or whether it's a payment, probably less likely that it's a payment, but it will happen.
He has always said that as president, he will restore safety and crush the fear he says is brewing in America over immigration. His plan, to strictly curb the nation's policies. Specifically, he says he wants to end sanctuary cities, cut benefits to immigrants who come to the U.S. illegally, detain and deport illegal border crossers, and disallow visas to people from places where adequate screening cannot occur. Protesters here say they plan to draft legislation to stop government agencies from helping with deportations. Even so, that might not be enough to stop Trump. Trump has said lessons on how to deal with immigration can be learned from other nations. He said Germany's chancellor made what he called a catastrophic mistake by ushering in more than 1 million migrants. So when he officially takes office, Trump has vowed to enact travel restrictions on Europeans and extreme vetting for people coming from nations tied to terrorism. Tetiana Anderson, TRT World, Washington.